What's up, way warriors? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Viana's Beauty. So today I'll be talking about things you can do to facilitate your intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, which is abbreviated as IF, it's depriving yourself of food and drinks and snacks for a particular period of time, and then having a particular period of time called an eating window, which means if, let's say, you have to eat maybe from 3 p.m. in between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., that will be considered as your eating window. That means you fasted for 21 hours and you have just 3 hours eating window. In between this time, you can eat whatever you want to eat, of course staying on the healthy side of eating and still considering your portion size. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So today I'll be telling you the things you can do to facilitate your intermittent fasting, especially if you want to do OMAD. OMAD is 1 meal a day. There are different levels of intermittent fasting. There are different eating windows. There are different times of intermittent fasting. You can decide to do the 12-hour eating window, which means you fast for 12 hours and you will eat in the time frame of 12 hours. We know there is 24 hours in a day, and in this 24 hours you have to make maximum, you have to utilize these 24 hours for maximum weight loss. That's where intermittent fasting comes in, and these different windows we are talking about. Now, not to dwell so much on what intermittent fasting is, I have other videos on that, and if this is your first time stepping on my channel, you can check out some of my intermittent fasting videos. So the first thing to facilitate your intermittent fasting is not thinking you are doing intermittent fasting. I don't know if I'm making sense here, but it's just logical that once you have something in mind, immediately you can just have that go slow of doing that thing. So if you wake up in the morning, don't even think about it that, oh, I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting today, because once you think about it, that's when you'll be meeting all the temptations you can in this life. Whenever I'm doing intermittent fasting, that's when my friends love me the more. That's when they'll be giving me cake, they'll be giving me ice cream, they'll be giving me biscuits. So don't think about intermittent fasting at all. That way you're just nonchalant about it and you're just going about your day. The second tip I have for you is staying busy. If you are doing intermittent fasting, it's not time for you to stay at home and lie on the couch and watch movies. You will be tempted to eat at every second of the day. So if you're doing intermittent fasting, just make sure that you're staying very, very active. You're going to work. If you're not going to work, you're going to the grocery stores, shop. By all means, don't stay on the same position for so long, okay? Because once you stay in the same position for so long without doing anything, like I'm a makeup artist, you can stay on the same position to say you're doing makeup for people. That way you'll never have time to think about food. Or maybe you're working or you're a carer or something. But if you're staying on the same spot, just make sure that you are not giving attention to food, because statistics have shown that once you are idle, the next thing is that you tend to think about food. You tend to think about what to eat, and that is going to slow down your results for intermittent fasting. So be very, very active. And my next tip for you is staying hydrated. Staying hydrated is very, very important if you want to make the best out of intermittent fasting. When you stay hydrated, it gives your stomach less space to feel hungry, because you know that hunger is even the last stage of dehydration. It's not even, sometimes you might be feeling very hungry, meanwhile it's not food you want, it's just like drinks, is just like a cup of water you need, not necessarily food. So if you're staying hydrated, if you're feeding your tummy with water, you will not have so much space to say you're hungry. Am I making sense? So by all means, if you're doing intermittent fasting and you want to get maximum results, like lose weight to the peak, you need to stay hydrated. And another tip, which is actually a continuation of this tip, is not only staying hydrated but drinking detox water. Detox water is water that you put components such as cucumber, ginger, mint leaf, and lemon peels. When you put these components, it helps to boost your metabolism and it helps you to lose weight very fast. So when you're drinking detox water generally makes you feel very full. I don't know, it's my experience, and most of my weight loss students have affirmed to the fact that drinking detox water actually makes them feel full and thus helps them to extend their intermittent fasting window. The next tip I have for us is eating lots of fiber. Fiber can make you feel full. Yeah, fiber can make you feel full because, for example, if you are struggling to lose especially belly fat, it's advised for you to stop eating maybe by latest by 7 p.m. I usually tell my students 6 p.m. but if the worst comes to the worst, just make sure that your last meal is around 6 or 7 p.m. Okay, so when you eat a lot of fiber, you generally feel full and it can help your intermittent fasting, because even when you stop eating at 7 p.m, know that if you go to bed, let's just say 9-10 p.m, all through the night when you're sleeping you are fasting. So when you eat fiber, it can help you. Enough fiber can be found in vegetables. Okay, so when you eat enough fiber, it helps you to feel full all throughout the time when you'll be doing your intermittent fasting. The next tip, if you can, this is not compulsory, it's very optional, but depending on the amount of fat you want to burn, depending on the weight you want to lose, if you have a lot of weight to lose, then while doing your intermittent fasting, if you can, work out. Exercise is very good, because when you are doing exercise you are burning lots of calories, and calories is like, it's the highest thing when it comes to weight loss, because if you're struggling to lose weight loss is all about calorie in and calorie out. And if you can be burning the calories that you're consuming, that way you know that you don't have any accumulated fat in your system, and thus you'll be losing the fat that is already there. I don't know if I'm making sense, but if you're doing your intermittent fasting and you want maximum results, I advise you to work out. That's why statistics has shown that for those who work out in the morning, it helps them to lose more weight, because when you wake up in the morning you are at a fasting state, and when you're working out, it means you're utilizing your stored fat as a form of energy. Because when you're doing workout, you need energy, you need strength, you need power. That's why after like 10 minutes of working out, you're sweating and you're like, no, I can't do this anymore. And even after you work out, you'll be feeling very hungry, like I need to fill up my energy. And which takes me to the next point. After you have done your workouts, please continue in your fasting state. Yes, continue in your fasting state for about 2 to 3 hours. This way, because of the energy you burned when doing your exercise, you continually burn that you continually be burning the fat even when you are just going about your daily activities. Thus, don't eat, because if you eat you will refill, you would like, I don't know how can I really explain it for you to understand. I don't know the scientific terms to explain it, but that's just how my coach explained it to me, and from my experience I saw that it really worked for me. After you have worked out, just make sure that you don't eat. Highest you can do, stay hydrated, drink your water, drink your detox water, so that your metabolism can stay boosted. As such, you will be burning fat. You'll be burning fat fast. Hey, did I just come up with that? Okay guys, we've come to the end of the video of today, and if you've watched right up to this level, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel and join the Weight Warriors, because here we're all about losing weight and staying beautiful. Okay guys, I'm gonna see you in my next video. It's your girl Viana's Beauty. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, and stay fit. Bye.